I consider myself a pretty law-abiding citizen, don't you? Whoop, that's the one I wanted.
Yeah, I feel like you follow the law closely, Scotty.
Well, I got the police called on me yesterday. It's for a ridiculous reason.
They found out your meth lab.
No! Spread that rumor. So, listen, one of the things that keeps me and my son Chance together. So, he lives in Chicago. It's been about 5 years now. They've been traveling back and forth every other weekend. And one of the things that we've grown really close with is Pokemon. He loves Pokemon. It's like his thing. So that's one thing that I've been trying to be better about learning how to do is Pokemon.
You
right?
study the Pokemon.
I did.
History. You get to know the species inside and out.
Well, yeah, species. When I go back, he always checks my Pokemon Go, right? He's like, well, where are you at? What do you got? So I got to make sure like my Rhydon is powered up and my Snorlax has got over 2,300 combat power and my Flareon's killing it. So I got to make sure these things are on point before I see him, right? Or is he going to be real disappointed in Dad, and Dad's not the cool guy anymore. So this is
what makes you the cool guy.
Exactly.
Having a big score on Pokemon.
Listen, I'm not worried about being cool to you, okay? So there's a church that is right by our apartment complex, and at this church, there happened to be a Pokestop. And so every once in a while, on the way home, I pull my car in, I park in this parking lot, and I stop there, and I spin the Pokestop, and I get Pokeballs, and I get berries to use to catch the Pokemon, and I get cool little things. And then there's Pokemon that pop up, and I can catch them, and I can get more.
How long does that take? Like when you go to get fill up and you grab a Pokemon. If you want to grab a Pokemon and you see it, he's at the church, and you're like, I want to get the Pikachu. He's the only one I know. I want to get Pikachu. So you roll in there, and how quickly can you grab Pikachu? Is it quick? You just grab them, pick them up, throw them in your car, and roll?
It depends, but it's more about the Pokestop. When you spin the Pokestop to get the items, every 5 minutes you can spin it again to get more items. So I could be waiting a good 20 minutes. I get to spin that thing 4 times. In the meantime, whatever Pokemon's popping up, I can catch those. Those only take a couple seconds to catch. Okay. Not long. So I'm waiting. I'm spinning. I'm catching Pokemon, and a legendary Pokemon pops up. Something I don't have, a brand new one I know he loves. And then all of a sudden, what do I hear? There's a cop behind me.
He wanted your Pokemon?
He gets out of the car. He walks up to the window, knocks on the window. I roll it down because I hadn't rolled it down yet because I was nervous about the Pokemon thing. And he said, "Sir, I've been called about a suspicious vehicle in the parking lot." And I looked at him dead in the eye. I said, "Sir, this is going to get real weird for both of us." And I said, "I'm playing Pokemon Go." And he said, "I'm sorry, you're what?" I said, "This is a Pokestop, and it's really important that I power up my Snorlax so my son will think I'm cool." He said, "I'm sorry, what?"
He didn't think you were cool either.
He said, "Do you have your license?" I said, "Yes." I handed him my license and stuff. He went and go check to make sure I'm not whatever, sort of criminal. Comes back, and he says, "Don't do that anymore." Hands me my license back and leaves.
That's funny.
I'm a criminal because of Pokemon Go. But guess what, Brett?
Did you get the thingamajiggy?
I caught the Onyx. I got an Onyx, everybody. I got an Onyx. No one else is as excited about the Onyx.
The crowd goes wild.
It's a